How long should a case study be on your portfolio and how much detail?
Lately, a little bit less is more. I also think there's a big difference between your portfolio and what you would present in a panel round. When you're in that panel and you're diving deep and you're telling the story, you're really taking people on the journey. But and 9 times out of 10, you get 20 minutes, 30 minutes per case study to do that. I'm not spending 30 minutes reading your website. So like, I don't know, succinct, sharp. Yeah, it's the condensed summary version of that. Hit me with the highlights. I'm not watching the full race, the full fight, the full match. Like I kind of just want the highlights. And if I'm sucked in, I'm like, oh, I gotta see the whole thing now. Like I want to know more. But I really think you only need to be, I don't know, sharing just enough.
I would say have like quote unquote, like, you know how people have a running resume and then you just like edit it according to each job. You could have like a longer case study that you would hypothetically use for like one of those hour-long presentations. And then you can just like,
trim it up,
expand the ones that are more important for that job description, and then shorten the ones that are less specific for what you're looking for in that moment.
Yeah, it's a fine line. No one's got attention spans. No one reads. So I don't know.
Sometimes I
do. No, I know.
Well, just to put numbers on it, like if I get a case study, if I get somebody's portfolio that's like a Figma presentation or, Google something, if it's 75 pages, the first thing I think is this person can't edit themselves. And the whole deal about being a UX person is that it's like, know thy audience, know that we're limited on time,
UX
and you're making the complex simple, right? So if your portfolio is a hot mess or just really it's long and being a hot mess, then that is a signal to me. It's like, oh, you can't succinctly distill things to their crucial points, which is going to be a big part of the role.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yep. I feel you.
But 10 to 15 pages, I feel like for a case study, just to get your foot in the door, maybe that's not as long as like an hour long or even a half an hour long case study presentation might be. But I think 10 to 15 pages per case study, to me, maybe that's even a little long.
Slides,
slides, exactly. Like I think if you can just show your design thinking, I think it's really important to like give an overview, like what is this that you're going to look at? Why does this exist? And then list the successes, like either at the beginning or the end. Right. So it's like, okay, what was the impact on the business? What was the impact on the user? And then showing how your design thinking works as you're, to your point, Maz, like, you want some narration and some annotation, like how is this person getting through each screen? Are they showing the research? Are they showing how the sausage was made behind what the actual finished product is? Which a lot of people that are very visual UI leaning are just like, I don't want to show that, it's ugly. And it's like, no, that's the good stuff. I mean, depending on the role, but oftentimes they want to know how that existed, how that came to be.